Good morning. Good morning. This is going to be myself, Adolphus underscore Savage. Just pretty much giving my thoughts and opinions on what the Jacksonville Jaguars, my team, should do. As far as the 2017 draft is concerned, um, shout out to the committee podcast page. You can, of course, follow us on iTunes. And of course, check us out on the. Actually, we have a YouTube page too, but you can also check us out on SoundCloud. So I'm gonna just start it off with the Jaguars, my team, of course, number 4 overall pick. I think it only comes down to a couple of choices for us, and I'm gonna try to be as realistic as possible. Um, for the number 4, I think the conventional pick and conventional wisdom is going to lead us to, of course, Leonard Fournette. I'm a big SEC fan. Definitely have watched a lot of Leonard Fournette. He's a special talent. I have watched Dalvin Cook as well, and I do like Dalvin Cook a lot. I don't like Dalvin Cook at number 4. Leonard Fournette, I mean, from the perspective of just his size, I mean, playing at about 235, 240. He has been clocked in the 4.3s before. And of course, when he went to the combine, he ran pretty close to a 4.5 flat. But if you just look at the level of intensity, the fire that he plays in, he's an offensive weapon. And I think that's something that we have been lacking a little bit. So I'd be ecstatic if we took him or Cook, but I do like him over Cook in the sense of he also does have good hands. He's a decent pass blocker, and I just feel like he can come in and be a bell cow immediately and take that pressure off of Blake Bortles. So that would be my number 1 pick for us at number 4. Followed by, and this may be, it's not really a shocker. I've seen this mocked as well, and this is only because I think Solomon Thomas isn't going to be there. But Jonathan Allen. Now, even though the last 2 games of his career that I watched him, they say he was hampered by injuries. I remember in the Clemson game seeing him limp a few times, and of course he has the shoulder concerns. And I understand that we do have Malik Jackson in that same spot. But Jonathan Allen, he could be a really safe pick for us. My only concern with Jonathan Allen, though, is I don't want another Tyson Alualu. Now, I do think he'll be more solid because he appears to be a little bit stronger than Tyson Alualu. And, of course, he can play inside and outside. Can probably be a beast in the run game. But when you select a guy to be in that high, you want to see the numbers as far as sacks. And I don't think he's going to be a big-time sack artist. But I do think if we did pick him, I think it'd be a solid pickup for the team. So I can't really hate on that. I mean, so Jonathan Allen is my second pick for us at number 4. Another guy that I do like, and I just wonder how he would fit, would be Cam Robinson. When I've watched Cam play, Cam seems like he's a pretty good blocker. He has a little bit of a mean streak to him. He could be a little nasty at times. I think what hurt his stock is, of course, the gun and drug charges of last year. So not sure if we'll take him at number 4. But I was kind of thinking, I mean, if you take him at 4, they're projecting him as a guard. Of course, he could play left tackle. Brandon Albert is a left tackle that can also play left guard as well and would have done that for the Vikings. So I was just kind of thinking, well, man, why not get those 2 and interchange those parts, similar to how we try to do Luke Jokel and, his name is slipping my mind, our left tackle that ended up starting last year that we didn't re-sign. But I was kind of thinking if you go Cam Robinson and he is a monster at the left guard, our interior blockers, as long as AJ Can steps back up, they'll be young, they'll be ferocious, and they'll be really good. So that's something that I would think would be a sleeper for us. But I actually wouldn't be surprised if we pulled the trigger on Cam Robinson. Not a fan of Deshaun Watson. Don't really like Mitch Trubisky. Don't like Deshaun Kaiser. So I really don't want a quarterback that high. If we were going quarterback, I'd want to wait a little bit later, get a developmental guy. I don't think Blake Bortles. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't think. I think it's a slim chance that he'll return next year. I just don't really believe he's gonna do that good to warrant a long enough extension or warrant not having consistent competition there. But of course, as our quarterback, I hope for the best. Well, anyway, hey, if you agree with what I say, disagree with what I say, want to hop on a podcast when we get everything wrapped up and together, just let me know. On Twitter, I'm Adolphus _ Savage with the E. On Facebook, I'm Adolphus Savage without the E. And also hit me up on Instagram or anything else. And I look forward to hearing from you. Anyway, I'm going to sign out. Go Jags.